Hey everybody, it's me, Pastor Barbara Aziz, coming to you from my makeshift office at home, trying to decrease exposure time to other people. I want to let you know we are covering still the walk, our study, church-wide study by Adam Hamilton. And so far, we've talked about worship and prayer and how important that is as a spiritual discipline. We've talked about study, the importance of listening to God and paying attention to the ways that God reveals God's self to us. And last week we talked about service and how we're going to have to be really intentional to do our daily acts of service. This week we're on chapter 4 and we're looking at giving, where your treasure is. Now, Adam Hamilton even admits in this study that that the idea of giving as a spiritual discipline may seem odd to to some of us, but combining worship and study and prayer, Jesus talks about giving a whole lot more in the Bible. So, a while back, my husband and I were robbed. We were not home, thank goodness, but we used to crack the door a little bit for our cats to go in and out of the garage, and don't do that anymore. And what happened was that somebody crawled under, hiked it up, crawled under, and they pulled a U-Haul into our garage and cleaned us out. Even took our washer and dryer that had clothes in it. And so the scripture for me that I'm going to read to you from this book really became my heart scripture. It's from Matthew 6:19 through 21. Jesus says, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth or rust consume and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." I love it. Store up treasures in heaven. In other words, let's look at our priorities, right? Let's look at what's important to us and to God's people. One of the things that Adam Hamilton talks about is how our tax returns and our credit card statements and checking accounts, that those are almost like selfies, if you will, of what's important to us, of our values. And he talks about how so much the world teaches us differently from what Jesus teaches us of what's valuable. But then I started thinking about the situation we're in right now with the coronavirus, and I think that things are shifting for us, and I pray that it continues to be a shift long after this virus is gone and we're back out in public. I think that from what I'm seeing is that the things that are important to us now are missing family. I know I am missing family and friends, missing our churches. We want to make sure we have enough food in our refrigerators for at least 2 weeks, right? Toilet paper, hello, has become a hot commodity. It's just interesting to me how our priorities are shifting. Even the things that we normally order from Amazon right now are not available. They've gone down to essentials. And so I started thinking, what's essential? What's essential for me? What's essential for you? What can we truly, truly not live without? And my prayer is that you be in prayer, we be in prayer about that. And maybe once the smoke clears, that will give us a way of living to where we can help others and do it with great joy as Jesus invites us to. So I'm praying for you, and I thank you for your prayers. We are back and strong, and help us continue to remain strong for all of us and for the community. Love you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.